How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously these are my own thoughts and opinions. I will not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So I came across an article that said these careers make Americans happiest based on 750,000 job reviews. And it's funny because there's also the other side of this, the careers that make Americans the least happy. And I'll get to that in a second. And I'm sure everybody else will like for me to get to that in a second. So the highest level of satisfaction was real estate. And it makes sense because, you know, you can make your own schedule, you know, the commission is endless, and, you know, you feel like your own boss, so I can understand how real estate is number one. The top 10 jobs that make Americans happy: number 1, real estate agent; 2, carpenter; 3, software developer; 4, designer; 5, fitness instructor; 6, firefighter; 7, secretary; 8, computer support; 9, logistics manager; and 10, physician. So those are all jobs where, those are like essential jobs. Those are all very important jobs and they pay well. So that makes a lot of sense that those are the top 10 jobs that make Americans happy. And it says, in contrast, it's so funny, a mail carrier was the least satisfying popular job with an average rating of only 2.83 out of 5. So in 2021, many U.S. postal workers reported a culture of disrespect and poor communication with the organization. Those are facts. Those are facts. You know, I can't say that's not accurate. But yeah, postal workers definitely seem the most unhappy. I said it this morning. You know, a couple carriers are complaining, and I was like, complaining is part of the job description as a carrier. And it's true. I've seen, like, it's just carriers are not happy. And this is the top 10 jobs that make Americans unhappy. And I read this list earlier, and I've had at least 3 of these jobs. So that makes perfect sense why you know, being a mail carrier isn't the end of the world for me. So number 1 is mail carrier. Number 2 is pharmacist. 3, security guard. I work security at a strip club. I work security at a nightclub downtown Chicago. And, you know, I worked a few other places, security. Paramedic, hairdresser, baker, secondary school teacher, personal trainer. I was a personal trainer at UFC gym. I taught classes, kickboxing classes, jiu-jitsu classes, wrestling classes, and I also did like personal training one-on-one back before I worked at the post office. Number 9, barber. That doesn't sound accurate. A lot of barbers make good money, and I know a lot of barbers who make good money and they like what they do. And then 10, hairstylist. So I just found that funny, that mail carrier, which I'm Mailman Nick, this is my career, this is my job, and that came up on the top 10 jobs that make Americans unhappy. Mail carrier. Obviously this is popular jobs. Like, obviously there's way worse jobs. Like, nobody wants to be an oil rigger in the sea and stuff like that. Mail carrier is not the hardest job in the world, but apparently it's where we're most unhappy. And I think a lot of that has to do with the culture. Mail carriers are slowly being, you know, when people think of package delivery, they think of UPS, FedEx, but, you know, we deliver medicine, checks, important stuff too. So, but yeah, top 10 jobs that make Americans unhappy. Mail carrier is number 1. Is crazy. Here, I'll even show you. Mail carrier. I thought it was funny. I hope you guys got a kick out of it, but, you know, let's make this money no matter what. Happy or not, let's make this money. But I hope you guys are happy. If you guys aren't happy, you know, do what you got to do. I know one guy messaged me saying, well, I got a bunch of people from California saying the cost of living is just too high, and I feel for you guys out in California. The cost of living is way too high out there. I think Illinois is high. No, California is in a whole different ballpark. Very very hard to live out there on. You gotta make 6 figures to make ends meet. It's crazy. I feel for you guys out there. But yeah, let's make this money. Let's grind. Let's do whatever we gotta do to pay the bills, support our families, and let's get it. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.